Hey guys, so I looked up on ChatGPT for topics that could be debatable and stuff like that to talk about them here. And it said that whether blogging is dead or not can be a topic for discussion. And I was like, I think there's no room for discussion when it comes to that. I think blogging is dead and that's it. It's sad. And it makes me sad because I was a blogger since I was 11 until I was 17 and it's dead. Let me tell you, it was dead when I started, it was dead when it ended, and I think it's more dead now than ever. But anyway, so we're going to talk about it. So, is it dead? Yeah. Like if you want to be a content creator and you for some reason ever thought that you could go viral or you could have some sort of popularity by blogging, let me tell you, it's never going to happen. Like this is probably old knowledge and probably everybody knows about this, but I don't know, I wanted to talk about this because the only blogs that really blow up are the ones that are, for instance, like when you look up stuff related to your health, you know what I mean? Like I have these symptoms, like let me look it up, you know what I mean? Or like symptoms of this thing, because I don't know if I have it or not, whatever, you know what I mean? So unless it's like health or a tutorial or how to do this and that, whatever, I think it's not gonna work. And wait, I'm sick, so I have to drink a lot of water. Anyway, so as I was saying, the blog posts that really blow up are those, the ones that people are looking for, and you have to look for a niche, and you have to do something that people are looking up a lot. I have two blog posts, only two blog posts out of, I mean, as far as I know, I think there are two still out of 700 plus blog posts that I've written in my life. Only two blew up. Only two. The first one was a movie review, and the second one was a challenge created by a friend of mine that was inspired by the 73 questions by Vogue, and they tagged me, and I made a blog post, and mine blew up. Because I always like to work out the SEO and stuff like that, so I repeat like the keywords in the title and stuff like that instead of the post, and it blew up. But apart from those blog posts, none of my stuff blew up ever, ever. I've made a few videos. Out of all the videos that I've made, I don't know how many videos I've made for TikTok and places like Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts. Out of the stuff that I've made, I have a few videos that have blown up. But even then, I've made way less videos than I've made blog posts, and I have more videos that have blown up than blog posts. And I think the videos have more views than the blog posts. But anyway, back when I was a blogger, I had a little community we were a bunch of teenagers on WordPress. This is not sponsored, but WordPress is great if you want to make a website. Or a blog. So the way we had a community was, I think it was through the tag teen. Like we would tag teen on our posts and we would sort of find each other. And although there was a lot of content that shouldn't be there's a lot of perverts in there that were posting stuff that shouldn't be there. But anyway, that's completely off topic. WordPress, please do something about that. Because recently I went on that page and there's still that kind of content. So do something about it. Anyway, and I'm talking about plus 18, probably, people not consenting, the stuff that is happening there. I never clicked because I was a teenager and traumatizing. But yeah, do something about it, WordPress. Do something about it. But anyway, so what I was going to say is, yeah, if you have a community, I think it was a very, very supportive community because we would comment on each other's posts and they would comment on ours, you know what I mean? Like, it was this reciprocity thing and we would sort of become friends and stuff like that. But I don't think there is that anymore. I do not think there's that many teenagers on WordPress anymore. And in other platforms, it's kind of sad because there isn't that reciprocity vibes anymore, really. I don't think that, like, if somebody comments on your posts and stuff like that, I think there's a lot of people who don't like do it back. So, and there's a lot of weird people out there on the internet. So it's like, and if you want to do it back, a lot of people are commenting on other people's stuff, but they're not really making content themselves. So it's like kind of weird. And I think especially now that we have TikTok, there's a lot of people. I think there's way more people that are making videos now that there's TikTok because it's way easier to make a TikTok than a YouTube video. Like, it can get more views and it takes less long to make, which is insane. And I feel like blogging is less encouraged. I'm sure there's still bloggers that are teenagers and just bloggers that are from other generations because, I mean, let's be honest, older generations are, better readers, better writers in general. At least they read and write more. And still it's kind of dead because we're talking. Okay, let's talk about LinkedIn for a second. So I never in my life wanted to download LinkedIn, but we're gonna talk about LinkedIn on another video. Like, that has to have a video of its own. But the thing is, like, long story short, I started making articles on LinkedIn because I thought it would be a cool idea. I missed blogging, I missed writing, and I wanted to talk about things that were more like business related because I have a business degree. So I made 7 or 8 articles. But the thing about articles is that when you make an article, when you post it, it appears on people's feeds and stuff, like instead of a post. So people have to see your post and they have to click on the article that is in your post. And not a lot of people click on the article. Like, they might see your post and stuff, but a lot of people are not gonna click on the article. And let's be honest, a lot of people are not gonna read the article. So it was very discouraging. So I did a few articles, and then now there's a feature where you can make videos, and it's kind of like TikTok, where where you scroll and like there's more and more videos. So videos are more encouraged now. So I started making videos rather than articles. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep making articles. Maybe, like, if I ever think, I don't know, like, if I ever get an inspiration for another article, whatever, like, I might do it. Like, never say never. But I feel like I'm gonna be making videos from now on. I don't know. I feel more encouraged to make videos. I feel like it would be easier for me to grow. The cool thing about articles was that it kind of gives you more, like, status. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes you more respected in the field, if that makes sense. One, I read it on Google, and two, I understand that because, like, oh, she wrote an article. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody writes an article. You know what I mean? Not everybody. Because it has to be well written, and it has to be. You have to think about something that you want to write and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that. But anyway, we're talking too much about LinkedIn. What I mean is that nobody's really reading and writing anymore. And that's kind of sad. So unless you really, really want to do it, I wouldn't recommend to do it. Like, you would have to make a website that is about, like, health stuff. Or, like, for instance, especially if you have a company, like, if you make a blog, like, make blog posts that are related to that, or even unrelated. Like, for instance, what used to be anchor.com or .fm, I think it was anchor.fm, is now Spotify for podcasters. And they have a blog where they do, for instance, Anchor used to distribute your podcast into a bunch of different platforms, like the biggest ones. And now they don't do it anymore as Spotify for podcasters. And I totally understand that. But they still have blog posts that teach you step by step how to, you know what I mean? Like, how to put your RSS into the rest of the platforms. So, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a company, make a website and make a blog to make updates. Like, for instance, like, I don't know, for instance, like LinkedIn, when they created this new feature that, that makes videos and you can scroll kind of like on TikTok. Like, if you put it on your website and stuff like that, if you keep updating your customers of the stuff that you are doing, the stuff that you're releasing, the stuff that you're working on, whatever, or even related stuff, people are going to click on it. People are going to click on it. So you really have to provide a lot of value. You can't just do a vlog in written format. Like, I'm going to tell you guys what I did this weekend. Most people are not going to want to read that stuff. Like, if a lot of people are not going to click on that vlog, like, as a video, a lot of people, like, almost nobody's going to want to read it. So you have to give stuff that people find value in. So what was I going to say? So yeah, unless you're a company, unless you are a health website, like, unless you really have an expertise and you really are, you have an idea that is, like, very niche, yeah, go for it. Make posts. Also, I don't know for a fact if this works, but, like, for instance, if you make YouTube videos, if you make a website or a blog, whatever, and you either embed or put the link of your YouTube video in the post, and then you also put the link of the post in your video's description, supposedly it creates, like, a synergy thing, and, like, Google sort of prioritizes it. I don't know. I don't know for a fact, but I've done it many times. It probably works, but I don't know. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know. It's just kind of sad that people are not reading anymore. It's kind of discouraged. And I'm not a big reader myself. I like reading. I really enjoy it when I do, but I don't do it as much as I would like to. I have 2 books that I started reading, one a year ago and the other one 2 years ago, and I still have to finish them. Yeah. But anyway, it's kind of sad. I love videos. I love creating videos. I find it way more fun than making blog posts. But there's still this cutesy thing about making blog posts, and I'm kind of sad that it's dead. So I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it and give some tips in case it helps anyone out there. So yeah, bye.